Success isn't a matter of luck, it's the outcome of consistent habits and the right mindset. While some people seem to attract success with ease, it's not because they're fortunate, it's because they've built routines, thought patterns, and behaviors that support their goals. Every successful person follows a system. They focus on personal growth, take disciplined action, and remain dedicated even when faced with challenges. In contrast, those who find it hard to succeed often fall into cycles of procrastination, self-doubt, or lack of consistency. The key difference isn't talent or intelligence, it's the small decisions made daily that add up over time. If you want to attract success, start by changing the way you think. Develop helpful habits, surround yourself with encouraging influences, and take purposeful steps each day. Success isn't something you run after, it's something you grow into. When your daily habits match your long-term vision, success begins to follow naturally. These principles help shape you into someone who draws success. The truth is, who you become shapes your future. Each day you're shaping that version of yourself. Your routines, your decisions, your mindset, these are the tools you're using to create your life. So ask yourself, are you creating something meaningful or letting life shape something unrecognizable? Success is more than outside achievements. It reflects who you are deep down. How you think, how you behave, and how you present yourself. These all play a role in what you attract. The world reacts to energy. If you want to draw in greatness, you must develop it within. It all begins with your mindset, your consistency, and your behavior. Every choice you make, no matter how small, helps form the foundation of your future. Think about the people who naturally earn respect. Have you ever met someone who carries themselves with calm confidence and clear purpose? They don't need to speak loudly or demand attention. Their presence alone influences others. That's not luck. That's the result of years of intentional growth, the decision to reject mediocrity, and the effort to build an identity based on discipline and ambition. They've worked on themselves to become the kind of person who attracts success, and success responds to that effort. Take Edwin C. Barnes, for example. He had a strong desire to work alongside the famous inventor Thomas Edison. Barnes wasn't wealthy, had no powerful connections, and lacked experience. But in his mind, he already saw himself as Edison's business partner, even before anyone else did. Unlike most people who wait for the right moment, Barnes made his own moment by taking bold action. He couldn't even afford a regular train ticket to Edison's office in New Jersey, so he jumped on a freight train and went anyway. With nothing but belief in himself, he approached the inventor and confidently expressed his aim, not to be an employee, but to become a business partner. At that time, he wasn't yet a partner, but he already thought, spoke, and acted like one. The inventor recognized his determination and offered him a small, seemingly unimportant job. Many in his place would have given up, but he stayed committed, proving his worth day after day. Eventually, when the inventor needed someone to sell a newly developed dictation machine, the opportunity arrived. With steady confidence and trust in his skills, he stepped up and became the exclusive distributor. That moment changed his life. He achieved the partnership he had always envisioned and found financial success through it. Another story of determination comes from a man who would later reshape the automotive world. Before finding lasting success, he experienced several failures. He started 2 vehicle companies that didn't survive before finally launching a company that thrived. At a time when automobiles were seen as a luxury, he believed in making them affordable for the average person. His strong belief in large-scale production, improved efficiency, and continuous innovation led to a major shift in the industry. Even during the global economic downturn of the 1930s, his values, persistence, progress, and adaptability kept him ahead. His belief was simple. Success depends on how strongly you believe in yourself, not on how often you avoid failure. So ask yourself, who must you become to reach the level of success you dream of? The answer doesn't lie in pretending to be someone else. It lies in aligning your current identity with your future goals. If your goal is wealth, adopt the thinking and habits of someone who builds it. If you aim to lead, start acting and speaking with the confidence and clarity of a leader. Success isn't far away. It's a direct result of becoming the kind of person who can earn it. There's a reason why some people appear to attract opportunities easily while others continue to face obstacles. It often comes down to identity. Your sense of who you are shapes your beliefs, and your beliefs guide your actions. When your identity matches your vision, you begin to act with confidence, not uncertainty. You move forward with purpose, and others take notice. Too often, people chase success, only to end up feeling drained and dissatisfied. That's because success isn't something to chase, it's something you naturally attract. Once you become the kind of person who represents success, it begins to follow you as a result of who you are. It's not about running after money, status, or attention. It's about growing into the type of person who truly earns those things. Your life is like a canvas and you are the artist. Every day you hold the brush. The question is, will you paint something meaningful or will you let outside forces shape your future? The choice is always yours. Start building your identity now, and success will begin to follow in ways you never expected. Next, set your goals with clarity and purpose. Success isn't random, it's intentional. It's something you build carefully, step by step, through focused goals and consistent effort. It doesn't come from luck or dreams alone. It's the result of intentional daily actions. Most people go through life simply reacting to situations instead of shaping their own future. They drift along, hoping success will somehow reach them. But here's the truth. If you don't clearly define what you want, someone else, or the world around you, will do it for you. And more often than not, it won't match your true desires. Success doesn't come by chance. It favors those who take control of their own path. It rewards those who step up and take responsibility for their future. People who achieve great things don't rely on luck. They set specific, meaningful, and practical goals. But not just any goals. Goals that are connected to their values and personal purpose. When your goals truly matter to you, they'll continue to push you forward, even when motivation fades. Goals shouldn't be vague desires. They should be clear, detailed targets that guide your everyday actions. Let's simplify this. Vague goals don't work. Saying, "I want to be successful," is too broad to be useful. What exactly does success look like for you? Define it. Is it gaining financial independence? Mastering a particular skill? Leading others toward a mission? Clear goals give you direction. The more detailed your vision, the more focused your actions will be. Here's a useful strategy. Reverse engineer your success. Suppose your goal is to start a business. Break that goal down. What needs to happen in a year? In 6 months? In the next 30 days? Your goals should be measurable, realistic, and set with deadlines. Success thrives in structure. Without solid steps in place, even strong intentions can fade away. But setting goals is just the beginning. What truly matters is following through. Execution is what turns ideas into reality. Your goals should challenge you. They might feel intimidating, but they should also inspire you. Growth rarely happens in your comfort zone. If you're not being stretched, you're not advancing. Staying in the same place never leads to exceptional results. Also remember this: goals without action are just dreams. The difference between dreamers and doers lies in execution. Think about high achievers in any field. They didn't sit around hoping to get lucky. They planned carefully, acted intentionally, and adjusted their plans when needed. They tested ideas, refined their work, and remained focused despite setbacks. They didn't stumble into success. They built it with purpose, patience, and persistence. The secret is consistency. Daily actions, no matter how small, add up to massive achievements. Over time, just like climbing a mountain, no one does it in a single step. It happens gradually, with each steady move upward. Every effort, every task, every decision should take you closer to your goal. Even if progress feels slow, your discipline and commitment will keep you moving forward. Success isn't just for the fortunate. It's earned by those who clearly define their vision, plan strategically, and take consistent action. Set your goals today. Take that first step. Stay committed to the journey. Success isn't something you wait for. It's something you build. Begin now and shape your future with purpose. Turning setbacks into comebacks life will challenge you, that's guaranteed. But your success isn't defined by how often you fall. It's measured by how many times you choose to rise. Resilience is the key trait that separates those who achieve their goals from those who stop trying. It's the ability to keep going, despite setbacks, despite failures, and despite disappointments. The road to any worthwhile goal is full of challenges. These obstacles aren't meant to stop you. They're meant to strengthen you. One essential mindset shift is this: failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of the process. Every setback holds a lesson. Each challenge is a chance to grow. And every time you're knocked down, you face a decision: stay down or rise stronger. Many of the most accomplished individuals in history experienced major setbacks before achieving great success. The key is learning how to build resilience. That starts with training your mind to view struggles as steps forward, not blocks in the road. When things go wrong, don't ask, "Why me?" Ask, "What can I learn from this?" The faster you find the lesson, the quicker you move ahead. Mental strength is a major part of resilience. Those who bounce back quickly don't dwell on mistakes. They assess what happened, adjust their strategy, and move forward. They don't allow outside events to control their reactions. Instead, they focus on what they can control. Resilience also means becoming comfortable with discomfort. Personal growth rarely happens when everything is easy. It comes when you test your limits, face uncertainty, and take bold steps. The most significant achievements often follow the hardest struggles. Your capacity to recover, to keep going, that's your strength. Build that, and you become unstoppable. Resilient people don't succeed because they never fail. They succeed because they never give up. They understand that failure is temporary, but quitting makes it permanent. So, when life knocks you down, remember, success doesn't mean avoiding difficulty. It means pushing through it. Get up, regain your footing, keep moving forward. Moving forward, every step you take after failure brings you closer to success. Resilience is not just a skill, it's a mindset. When you master it, nothing can break. You next. Let's talk about the powerful influence of self-belief. Before the world can believe in you, you must believe in yourself. Self-belief is the foundation of every great achievement. It's the silent force that pushes individuals to defy the odds, overcome challenges, and claim the life they deserve. The biggest obstacles in life are not external, they are internal. The doubts, fears, and negative self-talk. These are the true barriers to success. If you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. But once you do, you become a force to be reckoned with. Think back to a moment when you doubted yourself, hesitated, or second-guessed your abilities. Now ask yourself, was that doubt based on reality, or was it just fear? Most of the time, self-doubt is a lie. It stems from past failures, criticism, or fear of the unknown. But here's the good news. Belief is a choice. You can build self-belief the same way you build muscle, through repetition. Each time you take action despite fear, each time you prove to yourself that you can handle challenges, you strengthen your belief. Start with small wins. Set a goal, achieve it, and remind yourself of your abilities. History is filled with individuals who achieved greatness simply because they believed in themselves when no one else did. Walt Disney was told he lacked creativity, yet he built an empire. Henry Ford was ridiculed for his vision of affordable cars, but he revolutionized the industry. The Wright brothers were mocked for their quest to fly, but their unwavering belief made history. Confidence is not given, it's earned. Once you fully believe in yourself, the world will reflect that belief. Opportunities will emerge, and success will be drawn to you like a magnet. People are drawn to those who are certain, who move with purpose, and who trust their own abilities. But here's the key. Self-belief isn't about arrogance or blind optimism. It's about understanding your worth, developing your skills, and taking decisive action. It's about quieting the inner critic and replacing doubt with determination. Even if you fail, belief allows you to rise again, stronger and wiser. The Kai Difference between those who succeed and those who settle isn't talent or luck. It's the courage to believe in themselves, no matter the odds. Every great success story starts with someone who made the choice to believe they could, believed in their ability to succeed before they had proof. So, choose to believe in yourself. Today, not tomorrow, not when you feel ready, but right now. The sooner you make that decision, the sooner success will follow. It starts with a choice, a mindset, and the belief that you are capable of achieving whatever you set your mind to. Success isn't for those waiting for the world's validation. It's for those who validate themselves first. Stand tall, trust your potential, and move forward with unwavering faith. When you truly believe in yourself, you become unstoppable. Now, let's talk about the key that unlocks every door: discipline. If success had a secret weapon, it would be discipline. Not talent, not luck, not even intelligence, just discipline. The ability to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it, separates the successful from the unsuccessful. Most people wait for motivation. They think, I'll start when I feel ready. But readiness is a myth. If you only act when motivated, you'll never be consistent because motivation is fleeting. Some days you'll feel inspired, and some days you won't. That's where discipline steps in. Discipline is the bridge between goals and results. It's what makes the difference between those who dream and those who achieve. Look at the most successful people in any field. Athletes train even when they don't feel like it. Entrepreneurs work when no one is watching. Writers write when inspiration is nowhere to be found. They understand this fundamental truth. Success is built on daily habits, not occasional bursts of effort. Their secret isn't that they always feel like working, it's that they consistently show up. They don't wait for the right mood or perfect conditions. They show up every day and do what needs to be done. Discipline is like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it becomes. Just like building muscle, it takes consistent effort to grow. You don't need drastic changes overnight. Start small. Wake up on time. Keep your commitments. And stick to your schedule. Each small act of discipline builds momentum over time. In the long run, these seemingly minor actions accumulate into significant results. Think of discipline as the foundation of all success. Without it, even the best plans fall apart. A brilliant strategy is useless without the discipline to carry it out. $1 million idea means nothing if you don't have the discipline to turn it into reality. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. The only way to ensure consistent effort is by developing discipline. Ask yourself, are your daily habits aligned with your goals? If not, it's time to make changes. Success isn't about occasional actions. It's about what you do every single day. The choices you make today will shape your future. If you discipline yourself to take action even when you don't feel like it, you'll become unstoppable. The road to success is often long and challenging. There will be days when you feel like quitting and moments when progress seems slow. But discipline keeps you going. It keeps you on track when motivation fades. Discipline ensures that you continue moving forward even when the journey gets tough. So don't wait for motivation. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start now. Train your discipline like a muscle and watch as your consistency turns your dreams into reality. In the end, success belongs to those who show up, do the work, and never stop pushing forward. Now let's look at the art of continuous learning and adaptability. The world is changing fast, and what worked yesterday may not work tomorrow. The Sahir, most successful people aren't those who resist change. They're the ones who embrace it. They are lifelong learners, constantly evolving. In a world that's constantly shifting, adaptability is the ultimate advantage. Knowledge is power, but only if you apply it. Reading a book won't change your life. Applying what you learn will. Attending a seminar won't transform you. Taking action on those lessons will. Growth is active, not passive. It requires effort, intention, and a willingness to step outside your comfort zone. Learning isn't about simply collecting facts. It's about using that knowledge to improve, innovate, and stay ahead. But here's the real secret. Learning isn't just about consuming information. It's about adapting. It's about staying open to new ideas, new perspectives, and new ways of thinking. The moment you believe you know everything, you stop growing. And when you stop growing, you stop succeeding. When you stop growing, you start declining. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should you. The greatest leaders, thinkers, and innovators are those who remain students of life. They understand that wisdom isn't about having all the answers. It's about being open to finding new ones. Think of it like this. Your mind is like a blade. If you don't sharpen it regularly, it becomes dull. A dull blade is ineffective and unable to cut through new challenges. Successful people understand that personal development isn't a one-time event. It's a lifelong commitment. It's the daily sharpening of the mind, the constant refining of skills, and the ongoing effort to stay relevant in an ever-changing world. What are you learning today that will make you better tomorrow? Are you reading something that challenges your perspective? Are you engaging with people who broaden your thinking? Are you applying what you learn or simply consuming knowledge without action? The difference between those who succeed and those who don't often boils down to one thing: execution. Commit to feeding your mind every day. Read, listen, observe, and most importantly, apply. Because knowledge without action is just potential. Knowledge with action, that's power. It's the force that drives progress, fuels innovation, and creates lasting success. The world will continue to change, with or without you. The question is, will you change with it? Will you evolve, adapt, and grow? Or will you stay stagnant, clinging to old ways in a new world? The choice is yours. Embrace learning, take action, and stay ahead. In a world that never stops moving, the only way to survive and thrive is to keep learning, keep growing, and keep pushing forward. Now, let's talk about your circle. The people around you have a profound impact on your life. They either lift you up or pull you down. Success isn't just about what you do. It's also about who you surround yourself with. Your environment shapes your mindset, your energy, and ultimately your outcomes. Your environment plays a crucial role in shaping your habits, mindset, and ultimately your future. It's often said that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If you're around ambitious individuals, striving for success becomes second nature. But if you're surrounded by complainers or those who settle for less, mediocrity can start to feel comfortable. Energy is contagious, whether positive or negative. Spending time with those who settle can lead you down the same path, while being around high achievers will naturally raise your standards. Successful people are selective about who they allow into their inner circle. They choose to surround themselves with individuals who inspire them, challenge them, and encourage their growth. They seek out mentors, network with other achievers, and distance themselves from negativity. This isn't a selfish act, it's a strategic one. Every conversation and interaction either brings you closer to your goals or pulls you away from them. Top performers understand that their time and energy are precious, and they invest them wisely. Consider who you spend your time with. Are they helping you improve, or are they holding you back? Do they motivate you to reach higher, or do they reinforce doubts and excuses? Your circle should be filled with individuals who challenge your thinking, open up new opportunities, and inspire you to be your best. This doesn't mean cutting people out for the sake of it, but rather being intentional about who has access to your time and energy. Sometimes, distancing yourself from certain relationships is necessary for your personal growth. You don't owe anyone your stagnation, you owe it to yourself to make progress. Seek those who possess qualities you admire, learn from those who have reached the success you aim for, and surround yourself with people who encourage you to push beyond your comfort zone. Real growth happens when you step outside of what feels safe. Your circle influences the conversations you have, the standards you uphold, and the limits you set for yourself. If you want to elevate your life, start by elevating those around you. Choose wisely, because the people you spend the most time with will shape your future. Shifting from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset. Success isn't just about skills, it's about mindset. The way you see the world shapes what you attract into your life. How you view opportunities, challenges, and setbacks determines whether you rise above them or stay stuck in them. Your mindset is the lens through which you interpret reality, and it directly influences your actions and outcomes. A scarcity mindset is rooted in the belief that there's not enough to go around. If someone else wins, you lose. This perspective leads to fear, competition, and jealousy. People with a scarcity mindset operate from a place of lack, constantly fearing that success is limited. They hesitate to take risks and resist collaboration, fearing that helping others will diminish their own potential. On the other hand, an abundance mindset sees opportunities everywhere. If someone else succeeds, it's proof that success is possible for anyone. People with this mindset view others as sources of inspiration and potential partners, rather than competitors. They focus on growth, learning, and innovation, which allows them to seize opportunities that others might miss. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't often lies in perspective. Successful individuals look at obstacles and see possibilities. They view setbacks as lessons and use failure as a stepping stone to success. Rather than asking, "Why is this happening to me?" they ask, "What can I learn from this?" This mindset turns failures into opportunities for growth and resilience. What you focus on determines what you experience. If you focus on problems, you'll attract more problems. If you focus on solutions, you'll find more opportunities. Your brain is wired to reinforce your dominant thoughts, filtering information based on what you believe to be true. If you tell yourself that you're limited or unlucky, your actions will reflect that belief. But if you choose to believe in abundance, success, and possibilities, your actions will align with that mindset, opening doors you may not have noticed before. Shifting from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset requires intentional effort. Begin by reframing negative thoughts. Instead of thinking, "I can't afford this," consider asking yourself, "How can I make this happen?" Instead of saying, "I'll never succeed like them," remind yourself, "If they can do it, so can I." Surround yourself with people who inspire you and engage with content that encourages positive thinking. By changing your mindset, you'll attract more opportunities and set yourself up for success. Expanding your perspective and practicing gratitude every day can transform your mindset. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you already have, reinforcing an abundance mindset. Your thoughts have the power to shape your reality. If you want to attract success, start by thinking like someone who has already achieved it. See challenges as opportunities, setbacks as lessons, and the success of others as proof that you too can reach greatness. By changing your mindset, you can change your life. The role of passion and purpose in achieving success. Passion drives success, but purpose gives it direction. The most successful people are not motivated solely by money or recognition. They are fueled by something greater than themselves. They have a vision that extends beyond personal gain, a mission that keeps them determined, and a reason that pushes them forward even when obstacles appear. Passion is the energy that keeps you moving when the going gets tough. It's the emotional force that drives you to work long hours, stay focused, and pour your heart into what you do. Passion brings excitement, motivation, and enthusiasm. It makes the journey rewarding, but without direction, it can lead to burnout or wasted effort. This is where purpose comes in. Purpose acts as a compass, ensuring you're on the right path. It's the deeper meaning behind your actions. When you have purpose, your work is not just about making a living. It's about making a difference. Purpose brings clarity, resilience, and fulfillment that go beyond temporary motivation. It ensures that your passion is directed towards something meaningful and sustainable. When passion and purpose are aligned, you create unstoppable momentum. You don't rely solely on motivation, which can be fleeting. Instead, you're driven by deep conviction. The combination of passion and purpose makes hard work enjoyable, turns struggles into stepping stones and setbacks into lessons. You become relentless because you're not merely chasing success, you're pursuing something that truly matters. But here's the reality. Passion alone is not enough. Many people are passionate, yet they never achieve success because they lack direction, discipline, or strategy. Passion must be paired with action, a clear plan, and persistence. Passion without action is simply a dream. Purpose without execution is just an idea. Success comes when you are willing to put in the work, even when the excitement fades. You must push through the mundane, the challenging, and the discouraging times. Success is built not on short bursts of enthusiasm, but on consistent effort over time. This means setting clear goals, developing your skills, and taking calculated risks. It involves learning from failures, adapting to challenges, and staying committed. Even when progress feels slow, find what excites you and gives your life meaning. Passion is the spark, but purpose is the foundation that keeps the fire burning. Discover what you are naturally drawn to and the problems you're compelled to solve. Then commit to mastering it. Build your skills, develop discipline, and take action each day. Because when you work with both passion and purpose, success is no longer a question of if, but when. The people who change the world are not only those who dream big, but also those who take action. They persist through setbacks and stay true to their purpose. Align your passion with a clear purpose. Put in the work, and success will follow as a natural outcome. Bridging dreams and reality, you can have the best mindset, the loftiest goals, and the strongest network, but without action, none of it matters. Success isn't about thinking, it's about doing. It's about taking consistent, relentless action every day. Too many people wait for the perfect moment, the right time, the right opportunity, the ideal circumstances. But here's the truth. There's no such thing as the perfect moment. The right time is now. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is simple. Successful people take action even when they don't feel ready. They begin before they have all the answers. They make mistakes, learn from them, and keep moving forward. If you want success, stop waiting, stop overthinking, start doing. Because in the end, success belongs to those who act, not just those who think about it. Everything you want in life is already within your reach. The question is, are you willing to become the person who attracts it? Success isn't about luck. It's not about being born into the right circumstances. It's about mindset, discipline, resilience, and action. It's about making the decision every day to improve, to grow, and to take control of your future. You don't need permission. You don't need validation. You already have everything you need inside of you. The only thing left to do is act. So, what will you do today? What step will you take? What habit will you build? The life you want isn't waiting for you to discover it. It's waiting for you to create it. Now go out and become the person who attracts success.